There we go. With some light in here, even though it's literally bright outside, but I'm just using my phone right now because I didn't feel like I have a card, my camera's in my bag. I'm just like, I don't feel like going downstairs, so I'm just using my phone because my phone is a great camera too. I'm back in Omaha, obviously. I was at the end of my last vlog. I've been here for a hot minute. Actually, so crazy. I got back and I can't stop looking at houses in Omaha. Like, okay, this is crazy because I'm not the type of person that would just be like, let's move. And I also am not like thrilled about living in Omaha, like exactly Omaha. You know what I mean? Kind of just looking for fun, but it's so crazy. Like the prices are just, like I could literally buy a house in cash almost with the down payment from this fucking condo. Like it is crazy. If you listen to Aaron and I's podcast, we kind of talked about it, but I was just like, when I came back, I just felt, it was like the first time I came back to LA and was just so bummed. I think I said that in my last vlog. It's been almost a week at this point, you know, so I feel better, obviously. But I think it's just like reconnecting with family that I never really was like close to originally. So like, I don't know if you guys know, my cousin Megan that's in my vlog, she's with the blonde hair, she's the one I stay with. She is married, has 2 kids. I was never like close with, I was close to like one of my cousins growing up, and she like literally taught me everything. Like she taught me how to type. I talked about her in one of my vlogs. But other than that, I was always so much younger than all of my cousins, so we never had like we were never like friends, you know what I mean? All of my cousins were around the same age except for me for the most part, and I was just younger. Whenever we would do these like big family things, it would just be like I would hang out with them and it would still be fun, but I just didn't like connect with them because they were older. And now it's like I go back and Megan and I are like not that far apart in age, like for real. I think we're like 6 years apart, which isn't that crazy. I mean, as adults, so much fun to go back for me and actually have like a full family that I can like, there's just like a bunch of them and we can all make plans and, you know, do stuff like the pumpkin patch, or like, we also had a psychic medium when I was in Omaha come, and my family's weird. We do that like almost every year. I didn't like her that much, but plans stuff like that, or like now I can just go to Omaha and like hang out with them if I want to. I don't know. I just like would never do that before going to Omaha last year. It's something I always craved growing up. Like I loved going to my friends' houses that had big families. Like I was raised as an only child. I know I have a half brother, but like we never lived together. Well, we did for a little bit, but like we didn't really live together. We were not like raised together. We didn't like hang out, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that. So like every Christmas, like obviously we would spend it with my parents, but then I'd go to like my friend Caitlin's house and she has like brothers and sisters and they're married and they have kids. Like it would just be like that. Or I'd go to my friend Matt's house, who was in my vlog in Omaha. Him and his sister had a big old family, and I would just go over there and I'd be like, I love this. So I feel like I'm finally getting that, which I love. I crave community, and I think that's also why I'm kind of like feeling off, just because like, I don't know, I'm such a recluse, and I feel like I don't have like a community of people. Like I obviously have friends, right? But I've definitely done it myself. Like I'm not the best like texter to like hang out with people. I'm not the best like I don't love making plans. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've kind of always been like that. Like I'm just like, you wanna meet for coffee tomorrow? Like just call me. Like I need to get over that and just be like a regular freaking person. I don't know. I think ever since I met Emma, I feel a little bit more normal. We're like, we'll like go to have a dinner or something, and it's like, okay, I'm being an adult now. And I'm like, for some reason, I just keep looking at houses, not just in Omaha, but just everywhere. Another thing, like Nolan and I are just like, I feel like we would live fuller lives if we just lived somewhere else. And that's not a bash on LA, because I love LA. I love California. Like I don't want to leave the state really, but I do feel like if I was closer to like family and everything was just closer and easier to get to, and there's parking, that was all very enticing to me at this point in time in my life. It's actually why I moved to where I live now. Like where Aaron and I used to live, like when we lived in that apartment, I was like, I don't want to live in this area like ever again. Like some people love it. I just did not like it. It's too hectic, too much traffic, no parking anywhere, parking garages only. Like Aaron and I leaving our apartment to go to Target was like an ordeal. Like it was a little bit of a drive, and it was always trafficy, and then you always had to park in a parking garage, and there's always a freaking ticket, and like I just hate all that. I hate all that so much. And obviously any big city is like that, I know that, but I don't really know. I was gonna skip posting today, but then I was like, maybe I should just like sit down and talk about how I'm feeling, because I do feel like off, but it's not like necessarily a bad, like I don't feel like super depressed or like anxious about anything. I'm just feeling very okay now that. And I'm sure that's like very normal for someone in my position, because like I moved to LA. Like I moved to LA because of Vine. I met so many friends through, and I would visit LA so many times that I was like, I can't wait to move there. I already have like a friend group. Like it is so fun. It's so different than Omaha. So when I moved to LA, I was so excited. Every day felt like vacate, like for real vacation. Like, yes, we were looking for apartments and we were spending money trying to find all this shit, but like it felt so fun. For the first like 3 years, it was like new. It felt, I feel like it takes a long time for it to actually feel like home. It definitely feels like home to me now, but I feel like I revolve too much around like a group though. Like I would stay in jobs. Like I worked at Panera for way too long because I loved the group of people I work with every Thursday night. Okay, that was like my little community on Thursday. Like, I don't know, I just like loved stuff like that. I really don't know what I want to do at all. I think I should just sit in this feeling for a while and just figure it out, I guess. It also might just be my age, like feeling more nostalgic and feeling kind of bummed coming home from like a family trip. Like, I'll be honest, sorry mom and dad, but like I don't feel this way when I leave Vegas. Like, I don't. First of all, I don't like it there, really. It is literally, it feels like LA. It feels like LA in hell. It feels like LA, but in hell, and like none of the fun parts, except for like the strip and stuff, obviously. Also, something that's really weird, and I'm trying to figure out on my last couple like reels, people have been like, is she okay? Or like, what is wrong with you? And I'm just like very like, wait, what would I do? I feel like I like to post a lot of just like silly shit and like lip syncing Taylor Swift and stuff, and it's become like, is she okay? That's how it feels to me. And I'm just like, wait, what? I've always done this. I don't know, you guys. I feel a little bit lost in the sauce. I think it's just getting older too. It's like, where do I really want to be? Like, I want a quaint ass little house with a cute ass yard. I don't want to spend $1.5 million on it. I want character, cute little archways, hardwood floors, a wraparound porch, nothing crazy. I just want something like that. And unfortunately in LA, that's like $4 million. Not really, but you know, over $1 million for sure. And it's like, I think if I were to do something like this, I would literally sell this place and use the down payment to pay for like almost the entire house. If I were gonna do something like that. I don't know. I'm literally all over the place. I don't know what I'm saying. I was not gonna post, but then I was like, you know what? I have some stuff I wanna say, so I just wanna like get off my chest. I don't know why. I'm not really looking for any answers. I'm also a little bit like, the opulence part of like some of LA is just really frustrating and annoying. I've always been like this about like Erewhon. I'm like, I hate it. I'm like, if you shop at Erewhon, like, why? Like, fully grocery shop, why? But anyways, it's just like that lifestyle I'm just like, I don't relate to, obviously, and I'm not like excited to go to like fancy dinners out in LA or like clubs or parties or anything. Like, I'm such a homebody at this point. I'm just like, I just want like, yeah, I want a damn porch. I want a damn porch. But I realize I'm very lucky to even like have that possibility, because most people can't even afford their damn rent, and that's fucking terrible. I don't mean to like complain like, oh my god, I wish I had a second house. I'm also not trying to like buy houses and rent them out. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. I just want something so quaint and cute and somewhere I will enjoy. I don't know, but I don't know where that is, and I don't know if it's here. I don't know if it's in the Midwest. I don't know if it's in freaking Vermont. I posted this reel on TikTok about this house in Vermont that I'm like, it's my dream house. Cons of moving back to Omaha is I could possibly be like, hey, why the F did I move back to Omaha? Also, the weather, you get all 4 seasons. Spring, summer, winter, fall, and they're all very seasony. Spring is very spring, summer is very hot and humid. Fall is very fall, and winter is freaking cold. Freezing rain, ice, snow days from school. I mean, I don't have school, but you know what I mean, like snow days in school. Also a con, tornadoes. Omaha is literally in Tornado Alley. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, if I did buy a property in Omaha, it's crazy that I genuinely have to be like, okay, a tornado could take this out. Like, obviously I'm aware of that because I grew up there, but I just never had that. I never owned a house, so I never had that fear. Obviously, when I was living in my parents' house, I'd be like, uh-oh, a tornado, let's go in the basement. That's scary. It wouldn't like fully register to me, I guess, for some reason. But my uncle bought a house recently, well, like a couple years ago, and he bought it, and like I think a couple weeks later, tornado just took it out. Cons, it's the Midwest, which doesn't have to be a con, but like kind of is. Con, Midwest, weather, tornadoes. Why did I move here? I'm scared of that. Pros, I've got a hell of a community. I've got all my cousins. I got my brother really close, and sister and sister-in-law, and all my nephews and stuff. You can drive the entire city in about 45 minutes. It's amazing. Way more bang for your buck. I don't know, I have 3 pros and 3 cons right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. The opulence isn't really there. That's another pro. And what I mean by opulence is just like the person in the BMW or the Range Rover that's like vroom, and like being super loud, and like obviously it's not like just in LA, but like it's very common, like especially right around where I live. It's like, in my mind, people who do that do not care about anybody else, and I don't like that. I'm just like, when I was in Omaha just driving around, I was like, this is so nice. Like, everyone's very normal. I don't know. I feel like I just word vomited, and thank you for sitting and listening and watching and whatever you're doing, but I'm gonna leave it here. I love you guys. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.